While I love hearing you all sing, but I'm a poet, I'll just go with poems. And it's February, so let's start with what February feels like. So the name of my poem is February. Love fills the air when February is here. It feels cozy, mushy, and oh so dear. The flowers, chocolates, and teddies are all over. Perhaps we feel we are in clover. Second month of the year is still new. Places all over surrounded with beautiful view. It certainly has less days than rest of the month, but with all the love vibes, it doesn't fail to stun. The most distinct month of all, in the most romantic way enthralls. The reds are put in its hues. Love is the muse that February choose. Valentine's Day is eagerly awaited by all. Rose Day and Chocolate Day lead up to its hall. The matter of hearts truly take flight. February is where heart loves to reside. Sitting cold, we wrapped up tight. We embraced the month with delight. In February's dance, heart entwines, a symphony of love, sweet and divine. February. Yeah, and the other one I want to write because it's a Valentine event. I will just speaking about all the love things. So this is a poem I wrote few weeks ago, and the name of the poem is Aquatic Love. They claim that love starts with a spark, a flame that dances, leaving its mark. But if I were to share my view, I would prefer grace of calmness over flame's embrace, serenity of water over blazing of fire. You see, fire is fierce, strong, and it burns, whereas water is calm, composed, and yet stern. It can freeze, melt, or vaporize, take any form and shape to reach its way. It's powerful and free. It permeates air, space, and every realm it seeks. Can even quell the fire's fervent dancing. Water is something that people need and not want, an essence drifting through time, though seemingly nonchalant. That's aquatic love.
Beautiful.
Thank you. And my third poem is on music. I think every time I enter, it's usually the singers. So I thought maybe I'll share a poem I wrote on music. So like I wrote it a long time back. Music. How music feels is hard to explain. It feeds the soul and heals the pain. It has the power to take away mundane. In some enchanting way, music entertain. The beats, lyrics, and chords all come together. There is music for all moods, every weather. The symphonies music create is a unique art. It's a language that speaks directly to heart. The emotions twirl and dance with every beat. Music transcends every sentiment and street. Close your eyes and feel the beats. With music comes a feeling of breeze. So let the music play and worries sway. Music makes every emotion feel okay. It's a therapy that moves people with strings. Measureless is the amount of joy it brings. That's music.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I think you have covered everything. February, Valentine's Day, love, and
Yeah,
music.
yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.
Apt for the,
Everything was. Yeah, yes, yes. Please, Shikhaji, go ahead.
I said apt for the season and for the vibe which is on.
Definitely. Our theme today theme is
Yeah.
also Valentine's Day, na?
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. That's why I chose
Okay.
these.
That's why.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Vetriji?
Yes.
Yes, I loved these poems because the words are simple. Everybody is not the in that frame that they will appreciate poems, but when the language is simpler,
Mm-hmm.
so I just loved listening to you, and very always simple words attract, So because if you make the words complicated, so it just passes off. So I liked your poems, and it was good.
Yeah. I realize every time I use like rich language, somehow
Mm,
people don't connect to it. So I try to use the words which are
mm.
daily using. Some words can be because they come naturally to me, but I that's my intentional way of writing. Like it should be a natural for all the people. It should not be so rich that only writers or high readers can
Meaning
able.
should be
Yeah,
clear who is
yeah,
listening.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Parna?
Very nice.
Thank you.
So I loved the aquatic love best of all three of the poems.
Thank
I
you.
really like the concept and how you looked at love differently, while differently, but not something which is absolutely out of this world. In fact, it's there in plain sight, but you threw light on it rather. And it made a lot of sense to me personally. I guess this kind of love is the kind of love which comes out of years of togetherness, this slow, serene, flowing, and yet also very sustaining love. So I really like that the way you approached this concept. I loved it, and the first poem was totally chocolatey.
I know. Actually, I'll tell you how that came. So once I asked my son on which topic should I write a poem. So I don't know. I don't remember what I wrote. Yeah, I actually wrote once on Sunday and then on Monday, and then my son told me, and then I ended up writing for all 7 days. So he said, Mama, will you next write for all 12 months, breakfast, dinner, lunch? And that's how I ended up writing for each of the months. So I thought I'll start. I actually wrote for all the 12 months.
No,
So
but this part, I mean, February, because of course it's hugely associated with Valentine's
yeah,
Day.
yeah.
It was kind of chocolatey, and it's not, but not mature love, young love. The
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah. The college
balloons and
ones and
chocolates
yeah,
and
balloons and
sweetness and all
roses
that.
and yeah, yeah,
यादें ताजे होने के लिए अच्छा था.
it was
And
chocolatey.
yeah, and the last one, the one on music, I really don't know how to, express the affinity of with this that because personally, and I think almost anybody who sings will tell you that music, I think, is the shortest way to, you call it supernatural, you call it the cosmos, you call it the universe. It's the
Absolutely.
shortest way to connect to that higher power. At least
Absolutely.
for me, it is. So when you talk about, so yeah, entertainment अपनी जगह है and everything अपनी जगह है, but that whole अपने आप को भूल जाने वाली चीज जो शिखा जी
Yeah.
जिसकी बात कर रही थी कि मैं जब पेंट करती हूँ तो मुझे याद नहीं रहता. I mean 8 घंटे 10 घंटे is immaterial because I forget myself.
Yeah.
So that is what music does to you effectively.
Yeah.
And ये 5-10 मिनट की singing तो ठीक है, but I think almost all of us who sing have a place in our souls for that kind of music, which is really divine. There is nothing else to it. And so that this poem reverberated at a echoed at a whole different level
Yeah.
altogether.
Yeah. So,
So
while I don't sing, but I love music. Like I can be in this platform just because I love singing.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
love listening the singers, and I hear music all the time. I think it paves way for poetry too. Yeah.
Same. So music, I mean, जो लोग गाते भी हैं, I think we all, again, I'm going on we all, I really shouldn't, but मैं अपनी
Yeah.
बात
Yeah.
करती हूँ, that मुझे सुनना भी बहुत पसंद है, बहुत ही ज्यादा
Mm.
पसंद है. When I
Likewise.
listen to good music, and that's another reason why I come to Passionwale, not only because I can sing, because I listen to so many beautiful singers
Yeah.
singing,
Yeah.
and it helps, it like elevates, enriches, empowers, you name it. It does all
And
of that.
Perfect.
So
lyrics are there,
effective.
that's why music is there. Na?
Yeah.
No, even without lyrics. I
Without
mean, if you take our Eastern classical music, I'm not talking about Western
mm,
classical because probably not many, but Eastern classical, जो मार्ग संगीत
mm,
जिसको बोलता है, even that, I mean, that doesn't have lyrics, but the rags in themselves, they have distinct flavors, and they make you, at least they make me forget stuff, time, anything. You can just sit down and play something. If I'm sad, I will listen to music. If I'm happy, I will listen to music.
So
If
yeah.
I'm bored, I will listen to music.
I chose this poem categorically because I knew there were music
Yeah.
lovers in this platform.
Yes,
So I
yes.
know they'll be
So
able to appreciate.
yeah. So
चलिए
while
so
I sing that's a different level. But
Thank you.
hearing and imbibing music is also a very crucial part of
Yeah.
how I react to music. So
Yeah.
okay, now I'll ask Sujata.
गीतिका जी, मुझे सबसे अच्छा ना आपका सुनाने का तरीका बहुत अच्छा लगा. पोम
Thank
तो
you.
आपके सारे ही अच्छे थे, लेकिन आपने जिस तरीके से उसे प्रेजेंट किया ना, वो बहुत ही अच्छा लग रहा था. मन कर रहा था आप कुछ और भी अभी सुनाओगे. अच्छा लग रहा था सुन करके मुझे.
Thank
और
you.
फेब्रुअरी मुझे बहुत ही अच्छा लगा. फेब्रुअरी बहुत ही अच्छा था.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Geetika.
Thank you.
Thank you.